Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to make delicious blueberry muffins from scratch. If you are interested in learning how to make delicious blueberry muffins from scratch, keep watching. Now these muffins are so good and so easy to make, and the best thing about it is you can have it anytime. It's great to have for breakfast, for a snack, just grab on the go. So very, very simple recipe to make. The mixing method that we're going to use with this recipe is called the muffin method. Like, duh, right? So we're going to use the muffin method, and that's simply combining your dry ingredients with your wet ingredients. So let's get started. The first thing you want to do is preheat your oven. We're going to preheat our oven to 375, and while that's heating, we're going to get our ingredients together. So let's combine our dry ingredients. In a bowl, we'll combine our flour, our sugar, our baking powder, and our salt. And then we'll mix it together. Now it's time to combine our wet ingredients. So we'll combine our eggs, our milk, our oil, and our vanilla. And we want to mix this until it's nice and smooth. Next, we're going to combine our wet and our dry ingredients. So you make a well in the center of your dry mixture and pour the wet ingredients in. You want to gently stir the batter until it's just combined. You want to be careful not to overmix your batter. Your batter should look lumpy at this stage. It's not going to be as smooth as a cake batter. If you overmix your batter, you run into the risk of a very crumbly muffin, and we don't want that. Now it's time for the good part. Now we get to add our blueberries. So we're going to gently fold in our blueberries. If you are using frozen blueberries, you want to make sure that they are frozen, because if you let them thaw, it will turn your batter blue. So make sure that you are using frozen blueberries. If you're going to use frozen, I prefer fresh. So now we're going to line our muffin pan. I actually am using a jumbo muffin pan. You can use a standard cupcake pan if you like. I like a large muffin. I prefer a large muffin, and this recipe will allow you to get 12 muffins with a standard cupcake pan. I like a larger muffin, so I'm only going to fill 5. I'm only going to be able to get 5 because I want a really large muffin. If you don't mind them being, if you want 6, fine, make 6, but you won't be able to put in as much batter. I like to use an ice cream scoop to scoop my batter into my baking cups because it allows me to be more precise with my measurement. It allows me to evenly distribute the batter into my cupcake pans. The ice cream scoop is definitely one of the tools that I suggest that you should have. If you want to bake, if you are interested in baking, if you're going to make cookies, cupcakes, muffins, I highly suggest that you use an ice cream scoop. I put 1 baking cup in there too many. So I just scooped out the mixture because I always want nice jumbo size muffins. I'm just going to sprinkle some of the brown sugar on the top of each baking cup and just notice how big the sugar crystals are. Table sugar, the crystals aren't big enough and it's going to dissolve in your batter. So you want a larger crystal. So I do like the sugar in the raw, or you can find like coarse sugar in the supermarket. But I like sugar in the raw. I use it for my coffee, so I just have it on hand. So now these muffins are ready to bake. So I'm going to pop them into the oven and let them bake for me, I'm going to let them bake about 30 to 33 minutes because I have a lot of batter in my baking cup. If you're using a cupcake pan, you probably need about 22 to 25 minutes or until they're golden brown and a toothpick inserted in the center comes out clean. I let the muffins cool before I take them out and set them to the side. You actually can let them sit in the baking pan. You know, you hear people say that you need to put it on the cooling rack. Not necessarily. They're not going to continue to cook. So you need them to cool off. If you take them out too fast, they can crumble. They're going to be too soft. But you can let them sit in there. I had a shop for 4 years, and I've never taken the muffins out to let them cool on a rack. So there's that. And that's how easy it is to make these delicious blueberry muffins from scratch. I hope you enjoyed baking with me today. If you try this recipe, let me know how it turns out in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a delicious recipe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.